Borderlands 3 is going to be exclusive to the Epic Store. Yeah, it's going to be one of those stories. What is happening? Mattmade here, bringing you the top 3 gaming news stories from this week. Let's get into it. Now first off, we have Fortnite adds reboot vans. With the latest season of Fortnite dropping, players have started noticing vans all around the map with no inclination or response or reasoning for what these things do. However, with the latest developer update, it's been revealed that these vans are reboot vans. They act pretty much like Apex Legends respawn points. When you're playing on a team and you or one of your other teammates go down, you'll now drop an item that's called a reboot card. By picking up this reboot card and taking it to a reboot van, you can now respawn your ally and bring them back. This is exactly like what happens in Apex Legends. When your teammate falls, you pick up their badge, take it to the respawn point, and then from there they can drop back in and continue fighting. Also, when your teammates drop back in, they don't have any equipment, any weapons, they are naked pretty much. So you have to split your items with them and have some sort of gear that they can use to get back into the fray and not be a sitting duck. Now when you bring someone back, there's an audio prompt and it just shows that, hey, somebody's being brought back. Hey, this teammate is responding this teammate. Works pretty much like Apex Legends. You can tell who's being brought back and where. Well, not exactly who, you can tell someone's being brought back and where. So you can really just try to snipe those guys out whenever they drop in. It seems that Fortnite is feeling the pressure from Apex Legends. As Apex Legends' popularity hasn't abated, it wasn't a 2-week and done game. It's constantly getting updated, constantly being played, and a lot of people are enjoying the game. Now on Twitch, Fortnite is still beating out Apex Legends. So it's not that, hey, Fortnite's under it. It's that, hey, these guys are doing some really good things and we should tweak our gameplay and some of our mechanics in order to draw people back in and get in new players. I'm glad to see competition, as competition always makes games and businesses better. If you don't like what A is doing, you can go to B. If A makes something better, you can go back to A, and then B has to make something better. It's a cycle and it's great to see. However, if this is going to draw people away from Apex Legends, time will tell, and if this will push people out of Fortnite, because I know Ninja and a few other large streamers of Fortnite got mad at it over various things, we'll see. Now, Epic is not helping themselves or their game store. So it was revealed this week that Borderlands 3 is going to be an Epic Store exclusive. Now, before you start review bombing like everybody else, just hear me out, calm down. If you still don't like what I say, go ahead and do whatever you want to do. But it's a timed exclusive and it's going to be for 6 months. Here's what happened. So last week, Borderlands 3 got its reveal trailer. Everyone was hyped for the game. Everyone was excited. We were just waiting on an announcement of when the game was coming out. This week, we found out. It's coming out September 13th and it's coming to Xbox One, PS4, and Epic. We did not see the Valve logo on there, and we did not see Nintendo Switch, even though I'd love to see it on Nintendo Switch. It can't be that heavy of a game, let's be honest. Can't be. Now, people saw this and they went completely apeshit. They were review bombing the game. They're mad yo, Randy Pitchford, what are you doing, B? Stop it. Bring it to, both at the same time. Or bring it straight to Steam, because there are a lot of people who are Steam, never Epic. I'm not one of those people. I don't care as long as I get a good deal and the platform is secure and stable. Don't care either way. Things got so bad that Randy Pitchford was actually yo, this isn't on me. This is 2K and Take-Two, our publishers, saying this is what's going to be released on. We're the talent, he's a talent in quotation marks, and we don't get to determine or decide where it's going. Now again, I'm not one to say I want all my games in one spot. I don't care about installing 2 or 3 clients. So this affects me very little as long as Epic Store's security and their platform is in good shape. However, I know a lot of people have gripes with the Epic Store because it has obvious issues. There are a lot of things it needs, a lot of features and tool sets and tools that it needs to implement as soon as possible. But for the most part, it's a functioning store. Now this is just the latest in Epic's tirade of exclusivity. They've done Metro Exodus, they've done Division 2. There are more Ubisoft games that are going to be exclusive to the Epic Store. Supergiant Games, I love their games, but they're pretty much working hand in hand with Epic, so Hades isn't going to be coming to Steam anytime soon that I'm aware of. This is pretty much Epic's plot and Epic's roadmap to try to pull people onto their platform and siphon them off of Steam because they just can't get the game. Now again, I don't really care what platform I play on. Doesn't matter to me. There are even rumors that Borderlands 3 is going to be crossplay, so I'll get it on PC and be just fine with people who are on Xbox, because PlayStation doesn't care about crossplay. But again, I understand the gripes and I understand the mentality of, hey, why are you just doing exclusive deals like this, Epic? This isn't how you get people in your store. I fully agree with that. I'd prefer if it was released on Steam and Epic Game Store. Then people could choose, hey, the dev gets more of a cut here, or you can just be casual and have all your games in one place here. That'll really tell you exactly who's in it for themselves and who's in it because they want the developer to succeed. And honestly, I'm a bit jaded, but 9 times out of 10, I know people are going to pick the Steam store over the Epic store just because they prefer to have their games in one place and not support the developer they care about. I know a lot of people are like that. At me in the comments if you want. That's how I feel. Prove me wrong. But hopefully Epic wisens up and just goes, hey, this is hurting us more than it's helping. Let's not do this anymore. And just goes, hey, put the game on our store, but you could put it anywhere else. Instead of buying or making profit split deals with companies and publishers in order to just get games on their store. That's terrible business practice, and that's bad karma for the gaming market. And gamers don't forget or forgive very often. But we'll see who stands their ground and who falls in and just buys the game on Epic because they really want to play it. If you haven't noticed by now, if it's cross-platform, I'm going to buy it day one on Epic. If it's not, then I'll probably buy it on console to play with friends. It doesn't make any difference to me. I can shovel the money elsewhere. Either way, I am playing this game. Last up, we have Mortal Kombat 11 revealed a new character named the Collector. Now, NetherRealm held their combat cast yesterday, and they again showed off 3 new characters. They showed off Noob Saibot, they showed off Aaron Black, and they showed off a brand new character called the Collector. Yes, that's spelled with a K because it's NetherRealm and they're weird. He looks very weird and has 6 arms, but you wouldn't notice he had 6 arms. You'd think he had 4 because 4 of his arms are behind his back. And during the gameplay, he shuffles around and moves around. And you can see 2 arms up front, like, you know, normal bipedal people. And then he has 2 arms on the shoulders, which were clutching his bag, which you'd think was it. But he also has 2 more arms clutching the bottom of the bag to, like, really snuggle that bag of goodies. Like, he's really clutching that bag, clutching the hell out that bag. Bag is never getting lost. Now, as for how he plays, he's a bit of a mixed character. He has some grabs, he has some good keep away and counter zoning. He's like a amalgamation of characters. As they described it, all of his bag of goodies he's collected over the years have allowed him to be able to do things like this. He has magic stuff, he has grapples, he has a mace that he shoots out at your face all the time. It's really interesting, and he's going to be a character to really trip you up and confuse you. Now, new Saibot looked really annoying and really frustrating to fight against, which is pretty much his archetype to me. Like, hey, I'm picking new Saibot. Well, I'm going to put the controller down because I don't feel like fighting that. But he does look cool. He looks really cool. His variations are probably going to be dope. And he's going to be heavily played by everybody because for some reason, everybody loves this dude. As for Aaron Black, he's completely different. For some reason, he has a jar of reptiles poison or acid. Don't know why he has that. Don't know where he got it from. Don't know if he has reptile chained up somewhere and is just using him like a snake, just siphoning his venom. It's really weird. But as for his playstyle, he's really gun-toting. He's really a Western style character. He's like bludgeoning you and has his rifle and kind of gun coddling sometimes, but not really, because he's a cowboy. But he looks really cool, and he's gonna more so poke you down than combo you to death. We are so close to the release of this game. We are like 17 days away. I can't wait. I'm excited. I slapped my mic because I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm playing this day one. I've already pre-ordered the game. I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it. Just put it in my hands, my digital hands right now. Just give it to me. But that brings us to the end of today's show. Again, let me know your thoughts on one or all of these stories in the comment section down below. I'd love to talk to you about it. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions about it. Just shout at me, let me know. And don't forget, if you're a fan of gaming, consider striking that subscribe button and hitting the bell. This is Mattmade, and I will see you Monday.